it took me a minute.
Got it.
God, I need to get one of those so bad.
It's so nice. Yeah, no, at 100%, you run into a trap, you pop that, you get out immediately. It's happened to me 100% of the time.
Why? What even does it do that does that?
It's a PvP
It
trick.
gives you whatever it feels
if
you
you're
need.
stunned, it'll
Oh,
clear it, kind of a
okay.
thing.
If you super low health, it heals you. If you're full health, it'll give you like your best stat.
Yeah, I knew that it, like, a lot of the things it did, I just didn't know it had like a crowd control break.
Yeah, it's a PvP trinket, yeah, basically.
Yeah, you know, that's not also like what you want that for. You want it for the
Jimmy, you good for a pull
the
here?
throughput benefits that it gives.
I think we are. I don't know.
Obviously, we'll see pretty quick.
Even if DKs only use it once on pool, it's still worth to have almost every other trinket. Like, over every other trinket.
Yes.
I gotta get one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wonderful! I have been hoping to test these relics on live targets.
Beware.
Watch traps.
20 yards, you say?
Stay away from lines.
Fixates.
Destruction is guaranteed.
Daedalus is clearing.
Watch your step. Phase
Watch your
2.
feet.
This relic is killing me. Though it will more likely kill you.
Watch your step.
Watch your feet. Seeds are coming out.
Stay away from lines.
Destruction is guaranteed.
Fixates are coming out.
Heal cat watcher.
Watch your step.
Someone can res targ.
Heal Dylan.
I can get these traps.
You need to go through the portal to res them. Do that.
Stay away from lines.
You cannot bargain with death.
Be in this SLT and heal my jigs.
Watch your step.
Daedalus is clearing traps.
I got popped. Seeds.
And a trap landed on me.
Break this trap.
Phase 3.
Do seeds.
By the way, Majigs, you're going to Trank, Glyph.
Wait for the
Fly.
seeds to blow up, then go through.
Watch your step.
Watch traps.
Heal Farva.
You can't get grip.
Purple. Sorry about the
Here, Mike, I have them for the pull here.
seeds are coming out. And fixates.
Heal Ashley. I'm gonna him this next glyph. If you can spirit shell the next.
Stay away from
Oh.
lines.
Okay. I restarted ramp.
Okay, then you do this one.
No, I already stopped now. So, holy shit, I'm my fourth portal now. Uh-oh.
Watch your step.
Yeah, you had the Withering Touch and the ads, it looks like.
No, I had the portal. Kill Jamie.
Stay away from lines.
Dodge beams here. Two
Kill
down,
Storm.
two healers down. Make sure to use defensives if you get Withering Touch on you.
Yes, every time.
Get in the MZ. Ads are coming.
Daedalus, clear traps.
Run. Keep
Fixates, you run against this as long as you can, then you go back through.
We not have a speed?
You might have been dead.
Yeah.
I assumed it was a wipe with 5 healers dead.
But they all died during the thing. I was doing.
Well, yeah, no, they died like 30 seconds before the pull, and I was just waiting. Sorry about that.
Thanks for the grip. It was one of those, we had the
Don't release.
us and the portal disappeared, so.
Yeah, healing felt significantly more difficult there than any other pull we've ever done.
Well, I died to focus.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I had portal 4 times, so like I don't even know if I had a good ramp at all that entire fight because I kept having to run that over.
Imagigs, you'll trank on the 5th Glyph of Destruction.
Okay. Will you call out the first one? So I know what it is. My add-on doesn't track the number for that.
Yeah. It's basically first is Spirit Shell, second is Revival, third is SLT, fourth is him, fifth is you, and then
No, I
six
mean,
is
I got
me.
that. I just, in the fight, if you just say drinks next, whatever.
Yeah, no, I will.
Okay.
I'm just reminding the other, because I don't have my ERT up. It's just what I remember that we did last time.
Gotcha.
One second.
We're all ready.
Yeah.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wonderful. I have been hoping to test these relics on live targets.
Watch your step.
Launch traps.
Look right under the boss. Careful for that one.
Okay,
Move
yeah, I
to
see it.
circle.
Uh,
Stay away from lines.
I couldn't break the other one. Sorry, I have this thing. I didn't get the portal very far.
That's fine. Doesn't have to be super far.
Was worried they lagged out again.
Nah. Just had to get the last Star Sword job.
Watch your step.
Trap.
Phase
Clear.
2.
Break this trap.
Watch your step.
Watch your feet.
Stay away from lines.
Seeds are coming out.
You cannot bargain with death.
Run.
Away, little girl. Run away.
Oh, that's Farva.
Did you pull
pop
it
right out of the-
naturally? Yeah.
Yeah.
Aww.
Saw it, did it. Hit
That's
a few
Farva.
buttons trying to stop it and didn't. And
Not fully related to what just happened, but all the seed carrying people have the special action button key bound, right, to where they can like tap it while running to like throw it down.
I don't, but you're not really like.
no.
Okay.
It was weird. I tried to like click on the seed like a few times, and I couldn't get even like the cog to come up to activate it to click on it. So I don't know. I blame Ramnuts.
There's a hammer down.
I didn't have that special action button key bound all of BFA, and then going into Shadowlands, I bound it, and it feels so much better to have that like
It
just
does.
as a button
It
you
really
can push
does.
instead of like trying to click that stupid little icon.
I did it early BFA and it was a light.
You don't like tab target?
How is that
Huh?
related to?
I thought you meant like key binding tab.
No,
No,
I
no.
mean key binding the special
Bind
action
special
button.
action,
No,
yeah.
I'm not talking like I wasn't a clicker in BFA. I just mean that individual thing, like the siege, like for the cannon on Siege of Barella, stuff like that.
Alright, looks like everyone's good.
Yeah.
I think my camera was like panned too far out, and I was accidentally clicking like wall in the background or something.
No, you just Ashley'd us.
It's a hunter thing. I learned from the best. I learned it from you, Dad.
3, 2, 1.
Wonderful. I have been hoping to test these relics on live targets.
Watch your step.
Watch your feet.
Stay away from lines.
Let us see if the legends of this relic
Fixates.
you cannot bargain with death.
Run.
Away, little girl. Run away.
Watch your step.
Watch traps.
I'll clear 2 of them. There's no way I can get to that third.
Watch your step. Stay away from lines.
The yellow trap's gonna be a little bit off. Just, it's not bad.
Hailstorm.
Oh, I got by that.
Watch your step.
Heal ICAG.
I'm mind controlled way in the back.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, now I got portaled.
That was really
You got
weird
ported
timing on
again?
that.
Stay away
I got
from
withering.
lines.
Did Drew spawn on you right as you
Be in
like went through the
SSLP.
portal?
Oh, I had the portal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I did too,
Yeah.
and it was like right on me right when we went through the portal.
Feels
And so
good.
like,
Yeah, you should res in Vitica. Seeds.
Heal Tylen.
Stay away from lines.
Watch beams. Traps are coming out.
Phase 3.
Heal Blue.
Timers got reset a little bit because we phased. Trap should be coming out here in a second.
Watch your step.
Watch your feet.
I can get him. Where's I don't see the third one though.
go for
You
it.
can go to purple now.
I hemmed early there, so the next flip is going to be.
Run against the wall.
Keep moving.
Seeds are spawning, and then fixates are spawning.
Stay away from
Heal
lines.
Tylen.
Good job. Lust, we haven't.
This is Trank.
Watch your step.
Traps, watch your
Heal
feet.
Apples. When it happens.
Stay away from lines.
Watch beams.
Heal Agatha.
It's the glyph. Spirits
Be
in
in
a
this
few
barrier.
seconds. Spirits are spawning.
Watch the
Watch your
forest.
There's
step.
spirits, watch traps. Go to purple. If you have fixate, go through. Run there as long as you can, come back.
Keep moving.
I
Seeds
got
are
to
spawning.
run back.
Bill Smuckers.
That's dead.
Never mind.
Yeah.
That's a seed on us.
Yeah, that's.
Can you not hear?
No, I didn't hear. I was dead. I didn't hear you say
Oh,
anything.
I thought it was your seed. You didn't say anything.
Yeah, I've been dead.
Oh.
Been dead for
Well.
a bit.
I also don't think we could hear you. At least I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't hear that.
Was that just really awkward timing, Labyrinth, in our...
No,
I've never-
I should have.
Because I'm not really sure what I could have done differently to avoid that when it came out.
Yeah, like, cause I had ran basically it spawned on me, and I knew I wouldn't be able to like stay over there, so I ran all the way to like the other side towards yellow, and then I waited there as long as I could, and then ported back, and it was just like I was like a millisecond away from porting before it touched me, kind of a thing.
Is that what you have to do then? You have to like try to make it all the way across to the other portal?
Well, I don't
'Cause,
know.
like,
Yeah, like you might be able to if you use lock gates and stuff, but I think I don't know. Like I think if I came out fast enough and then got towards blue and like turned my back, it might have spawned. Because it didn't spawn like the split second that we ported.
Gotcha. I feel like I was just like moving out of the portal and it spawned like basically on top of the portal as I was leaving it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I don't know what to do now.
That's over.
I know those were frogs, but they kind of look like chicken nuggets.
Mm,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wonderful. I have been hoping to test these relics on live targets.
Watch your step.
Watch your feet.
Stay away from lines.
Let us see the legend of this relic. Destruction is guaranteed.
Fixate's coming out.
2 seconds of chase spot.
Watch your step.
Watch your
Phase
feet.
2.
2 under boss.
Yeah, there's no way I can grab that one.
Got to get more towards green here.
Watch your step.
People aren't gonna have space to run. Watch traps though.
Stay away from lines.
Seeds.
Yo, Dylan.
Fixates are spawning. Where's Dylan?
Watch your step.
I got this trap.
Bill Smuckers.
Whoever's farthest back up, you need to get Skull.
I got it.
Try to get res on Dylan.
Destruction is guaranteed.
Watch your step.
Watch your feet.
I'll clear these traps.
Yo, Wokenbon.
Seeds are spawning.
Seeds go.
I can. Well, actually.
Phase 3. Watch your step.
Watch traps.
Watch pockets.
Oh no!
Kill Tylen.
Okay, worked out.
Need to clear this one on purple.
I can get. Yeah. Okay.
Get to purple now.
Run.
Gonna
Keep
run.
moving.
Seeds are spawning.
Kill apples.
Fixates as well.
We need another backup on Skull Steed. The Withering, someone needs to take it.
I got it. I got it.
Stay away from lines.
Those fixates were toxic. Heal will
Watch your step.
I get these traps. I got it.
heal cat.
Stay away from lines.
Watch beams. Spirits in 3 seconds.
You getting the Seed Legion?
Yeah, I can get it.
Trank there, Magics, if you get a chance.
Watch your step.
I didn't call your other one, sorry.
I'll get the traps. Okay.
Keep moving.
Heal Magics.
Somebody's got skull as well if we don't.
Oh,
Like, I got it for the run.
Rip and Vitica. Oh no!
Oh, I'm dead. I don't think that seed's far enough. Oh.
Stay away from lines.
I have a rose. I think.
I have a sister.
Okay.
I did the thing where I walked back through the portal, facing toward the middle of the room, and then rocketed toward it like an idiot.
Fuckers got killed by a touch of death. That's toxic.
Yeah, that that fixate right at the end of the annihilation is pretty damn toxic because I couldn't get away from it to get over into the portal. It's pretty awesome.
Hey, look, Vengeance DH buff.
What?
Just some kind of threat generation bug apparently got fixed. Apparently a bug fix with your the hunt, Mr. Havoc Demon Hunters.
Can't say I've come across that one.
Yep. Cool.
Look, Nick, that means you can bring your DH to raid all the time.
No.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I have been hoping to test these relics on live targets.
Watch your step.
Trapped.
Stay away from lines.
Let us see if the legends of this relic are true. Destruction is guaranteed.
Fixates are coming out.
Watch your step.
Watch your feet.
Phase 2.
This relic is killing me. More like they kill you.
Watch your step.
Seeds are coming out.
Stay away from lines.
Destruction is guaranteed.
Oh, I got
Heal
withering touch.
Plagiarized.
I gotta take a seat.
I got you. Bubble.
Thank you, sir.
Kill me,
Watch
Jake.
your step.
I can get this portal for this trap.
Heal Wolfenmon.
I don't see the other one.
Away from lines.
Go and get my jigs up.
I want to pop defenses every time you get that.
Venus SLT.
Watch your step.
Watch your feet. Seeds are coming out.
Phase 3.
Hill Storm Fiend.
Fixates are coming out.
Watch your step.
Watch traps. They're like all under the port.
Oh no! I'm gonna get mind controlled.
No, you're good.
Oh no, it didn't. Oof. The portal went away right as I was trying to take it back.
Let's get him. Run a purple. Sorry, that was late.
I got him for the run.
Seeds are spawning. Fixates are spawning.
Run. Stay away from lines. Move to circle.
Kill Plague
Get more
Cat's
towards.
dead.
Yeah, you got it.
Apple, I need you to get next seed on skull.
Watch your step.
Watch traps. Get a clear on them.
I can do it after my withering's gone. Okay. Oh, never mind.
Stay
You got
away
this one,
from
Leader?
lines.
Yeah, I got it. Get an EMZ.
Barrier.
Spirits are spawning here.
Run.
Wait for traps.
Fucking god.
Watch your
Get to
step.
purple. Fixate people, go through, stay as long as you can.
Keep moving.
Everyone else run against. Seeds are spawning.
Like, I couldn't click on the gateway through the sword.
Stay away from lines.
Glyph. If we have another AMZ, throw it down.
I got it.
Yeah, it's too late. It's fine though.
Sorry, it's not too late for my wither.
Apple skull seed's yours.
I'm drinking.
Next one's easy to do.
Kill Plague Eye.
Stay away from lines.
Kill Dylan.
Glyph. Got a darkness in the SLT.
I won't have clear traps. I had to save
Yeah, I need to clear those. Clear the ones by purple. We're running to purple now.
I don't have it
Get to
either.
purple. Get to purple.
Keep moving.
Zornus is stuck.
Seeds
Kill
in 5.
Xymox.
Spirits are spawning.
Seeds.
Seeds are up. Get seeds.
Zornus is gonna get
Stay
MC.
away from lines.
As long as we get seeds out, we're good here. Break these people out.
Use
I
your
have
spend
to
your
drink.
personal
Yeah,
Watch,
yeah,
watch your
yeah.
feet. Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Cheat
I can
whenever you can. Clear them.
Yep. Breaking it
Move
now.
to circle.
You don't even have to. You don't have to do these like.
Yeah,
don't
I
even
just
kill
did
the
that.
far target. You don't have to.
I'm solving this.
No, you can.
next
It's
one.
fine. We're not doing anything else after this, so terrors don't really need to do anything.
Stay away from lines.
Watch beams. Glyph out.
Watch your step.
Kill Smuckers.
Traps. Not really near anyone. Alright, nice job.
Sorry about
Man.
that death early. Those
Catch a storm! Yeah!
figuring out the spirits is cancer, eh?
I got stuck on like that lip there, right where purple is. I got stuck there in like 3 beams.
Oh, Storm.
Hey,
Alright,
look at
4th
that.
ring. Oh, nice belt.
Oh, the belt.
Yeah, you can have it. I don't need it.
Hey.
Oh, Ashley.
Need another ring.
Ashley's ring lady.
Rolling on a ring. Damn it.
Yeah, the second highest will get mine, so.
Can I hearth?
Yep.
Hearth.
Hey, though, so you don't really want to give up that belt that was clearly meant for you, do you? It might actually be a bigger upgrade for Cat.
No, I got the 226 off of Hungering last night, so.
Still might be a bigger upgrade for you just because the stats on that one are.
I know it is huge.
If-
Like it's best stats.
If it's between the two of us, if we could both them and then whoever it's bigger upgrade for, I'd be down for. If
Right, I'll do that real fast.
Okay. Because like, I don't know, the crit verse is not great.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, go ahead, Agatha.
Someone sims it and says, "Oh well, it's a 300 DPS increase," and somebody, "Oh yeah, it's 301 for me."
Hold on, Storm. Who did you give your ring to? Ledrinth?
So
So I'm giving mine to Vel. Okay.
okay, then I don't actually need it. I simmed and it's not a huge upgrade. So then next is Agathosa.
Oh, Agathosa's next.
So I'll give mine to Agathosa.
Okay. And then it was Vel, right?
Yeah, Vel.
Okay. I'll be there in a minute. I'm just looking.
Cool. I changed this note and it didn't save. So that's awesome.
I'm going the wrong way, Thailand. You picked the wrong guy to follow.
Me and Storm are just standing in the middle of the road, like one of the platforms. Just yeah. I think I'm out for this boss though.
What's the best way to sim this with the socket in it? Just drop the visor with the.
Yeah, I didn't sim it with a socket.
Fucking Agathosa making this harder than it needs to be. Okay, so you can do drop the visor with the socket in it, and that doesn't too. It might take a little while though, because that sim usually takes a bit. But
I just do top gear
how does you just have to add the item in?
or gear compare, not top
Okay,
gear. Gear
alright.
compare, and
Then
then
you
you
have to
just
like
type it in.
something. I don't know.
Yeah, you just type in. It's one item.
After every piece of loot that I get, like in a raid, I just rerun Droptimizer so I can see what I need from the next few bosses.
Listen to this
Just
guy
have it
after
up.
every piece, fucking bragging about all his loot.
Right?
Yeah, well, no. I mean, I only have to do it, once every couple weeks, so...
So I accidentally just simmed it as like an item level 200, and it was still an upgrade.
Shit.
Tried to Goblin Glider kit, couldn't. Ooh, repair.
We're missing a lot of DPS here, aren't we?
Yes.
So it's
Yeah, I'm on
not
the
dying.
I'm setting up the note again because it didn't save.
Yeah, you're excused. We've got a lot of people that just
Did you sim it? He gave it to me, but I wanted to make sure that it wasn't an upgrade for you.
I'm sorry. What'd you say? I'm trying to kill trash. I haven't looked at whatever he sent me on Discord.
Oh, I was just wondering if you simmed it, like if you had the results.
It's running. Yeah, it's probably done. But let me help kill this before I look into that.
Remind me, who was doing... I want to keep people in the same kicks that they were at last week, but I can't remember and it didn't save.
I think it was both monks and Targ and... Were the tanks in it or no?
No. It was... I know... Like, I was the second one for sure.
Yeah, I think it was both.
Underred, lid.
Yeah, Targ does make a good point too, in that if you're not assigned a kick, probably don't kick
And
unless
see,
it's called for.
I honestly, like, it's... I'd rather that happen. It's as long as it's not people that are assigned to other kicks, I don't think it
I think the problem for them is that people are kicking too early because they just see something that they can kick, and then it gets around the rotation too quickly, and then the people that are meant to kick don't have it up yet because there's not really a lockout, right? On the
no.
Thailand has me on auto follow, and he's got this red thing on him, and it.
I'm just gonna do. I'm gonna do this. I was second. I know.
I was like, who the fuck is following me with that?
Just following you.
And I realized it was you, and I was like, oh. That's pretty funny looking though. Kick on these two in the back. Oh, no. Oh.
I already did mine.
Okay,
It doesn't-
never mind.
it doesn't
do
hurt,
anything.
like, at
Alright.
all.
Just kidding. Don't kick him. That's so weird that it doesn't do any damage.
I'm rooted with the beams. I can't move anywhere.
I'm rooted too.
You guys got it. You guys got it. Watch this.
So during the boss, we don't need to kick that because it does not.
No, it does damage during the boss.
I think we should do it for science.
I think we missed a kick last week at some point.
It was like 23k there.
It hurts.
We've got like 40k. We're fine.
I'm dead.
You would need to make sure Agatha said that the people that rolled higher than him also didn't want the ring. So
Nathria has betrayed Revendreth by unleashing this anima into the maw.
Did everyone see what Agatha put in guild chat?
You can see that. What I see is a bold new future about to
Guild
unfold.
chat?
Or raid chat?
Future with no place for traitors.
I think I was next, but
I know
I mean,
Cat Leona had a 82, but she said she didn't need it, right?
I was rolling on the belt, not the ring.
Okay.
yeah, I think I had
Yeah,
a
like
45,
anyone that
which was
has
the
rolled,
next,
yeah.
and then there was a 40 and a 38 and a 35.
Okay, for I believe Zeronis, I'm not sure if I hand you in the kick rotation last week.
No, you did not.
You had me in it, but probably
Yeah, it's like better for I guess melee to have it because it's like just to be on the base rotation, and then if they potentially have to do beams or something, then they can call out that their kick needs someone, and that's when a range can kind of fill in, just for cooldown's sake. So I have you in there as well, Zeronis now. Make sure to get the weak aura that's in the strat channel.
I got it.
For everyone else, I did update the note. I have the ERT kind of designation thing set up, so you can, if you go to your weak aura and custom options, you can check allow ERT node to override the settings, and you would. I think you still have to check your little raid icon, but it should tell you. It should basically go by what the note says. And it from what I can tell, it will. I haven't been able to test it, but it should even put your name above the box when it's your turn, I believe. But we will find out on the first pull.
I'm sorry if I missed this. Were we Vanticing this?
Yes, we should. Vantices are extra thick now.
I didn't know
how
if we were
nice
gonna
is
save
that?
it for the next boss.
I think at this point we'll just Vantis on every progression boss. We're re-rolling the ring because it is going to destroy
so
the
many
raid
people
team.
have passed on it,
Yeah,
so
just re-roll
I
on
don't
it.
know who actually
Yeah,
needs it
no,
at this point.
Just re-roll. It's better to be safe.
Agatha, I thought you didn't need it.
So someone has to
He still wanted it. He just felt bad taking it from Anondas since it was such a huge upgrade for him.
Yeah, thank you guys. That was fucking huge.
If you can't grab a Vantis rune.
Should go put an enchant on that right away, Dylan, so Hobo can come in here.
That's what I did.
it's
All right,
still fun.
I'm getting out of here.
Okay.
All right, later.
Yeah.
I'll stand here. Just let me know if you need me.
Are you gonna drop a cauldron?
Yeah, I think we're trying to decide if we're taking a break right now or not, or if everyone that wanted to already took it.
Yeah, we might as well break before we
Yeah.
pull this
Alright.
boss.
Just eat
honestly.
if you're here, so it doesn't go away.
I've,
if you need
I've
to.
had like 6 people ask, so.
$50K in the chat.
Just getting those rolls ready.
Right? Just me and
Getting them
iCat?
warmed up. That's too few people for me. I need more than that.
Come on. See,
I gotta
now
keep up
there's
my. I gotta
3,
keep up my neutral.
4, 5.
All
Come on. Get in this.
right, I did sell both my heroic BOEs on Twitter, so. Time to lose half of it.
Last call. 50K. Ugh, old man's even getting in on this one. Shit.
Those pathetic little rolls.
Oof, nailed it. Never win, never lose.
Nope, never mind. Nope,
Hey,
start the roll.
Targ.
Ah, shit.
Are you setting the amount of Mythica or no?
Hold on, that was true.
$100K in the chat. Don't worry, if he wasn't gonna set it for you for 100K, I was going to anyway. Last call. Yeah, it's whoever loses gets to set the next amount.
Nope, target's to
Hey,
set the amount.
Targ. Hey, Targ. Hey, Targ.
Oh, God.
Okay, 250K roll.
That's a no for me.
To the moon, diamond hands. Ah.
I feel like you're making fun of a very serious subject, suckers.
Have you ever known me not to make fun of a very serious subject, if we're being honest? Damn, we got a pretty good amount of them, over 200K.
I think I lost. I rolled like 20K.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oof. Baby.
Save me.
Oh
Nope.
no.
Oh,
Lilith.
Making up for all the losses over the last how many days?
I was gonna say, something's not right about this. Lilith's not allowed to win.
Set it to 1 gold. I want to see what happens.
5.
Would it even let you
4,
roll?
I don't
3,
know. That's why I want to see
2,
what happens.
1.
Okay, 500k. Hold on.
Yep, 500.
Oh god.
Oh
like
no! Oh
crazy.
no!
Good lord.
Someone stream it.
Y'all have so much gold.
Yeah, I'm definitely not doing
I'm
that.
too paper hands for this.
It's just like watching rich people play high stakes poker.
I'll bet my $2 million
No,
yacht.
Blue, this is like watching people that could barely afford to pay out if they lose playing high stakes poker.
Idiots.
Okay, last call. 500k. Anybody else? All right, go.
God.
Oh, darn.
Oh no!
Oh god.
Oh
no! Nyland!
Oh,
Nyland, it's over.
oh,
Oh, fucking hell!
oh
No!
my God!
Holy shit.
Get over here.
Hey, see, cat, it worked out.
Damn!
Correct.
Back.
Oh, I forgot to do markers.
Minimum losses for maximum gains.
Exactly.
You distracted Lidrinth.
No, no. It's something like this, and then there's
Wasn't
like a
even
blue
worried about a
here,
little bit.
and then like a green over here. I don't think it matters too much.
Once you get markers, we'll do a
They're
time.
pretty much good. It's not like I don't think they're really super helpful. It's just kind of like outlining the where we go. Let's see if everyone has a Vantis. Zeronis and Smuckers still needs to Vantis.
I'm looking for him in the
Just saying.
I
group
might
bank,
have.
but I don't see him.
Yeah, they're all gone because there was only 2 when I grabbed one.
Yeah, for anyone that says it's all rigged. Yeah, okay. See?
No, it's a strategic loss for maximum gain after we kill Darkvein and you win the million roll.
Market manipulation.
Like, look guys, see, it's not always rigged, just when it's big money.
Buy silver, guys.
What were y'all just doing the death rolls for?
You have everyone with the Vantis.
We should all be ready.
Yep.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, we were doing 2, right?
Orbs are spawning. There's one by
can't
Star
see
still.
the fucking
There's one by
orb.
Star. It's behind you.
Kill the orb people.
4.
Couldn't see them at all.
Yeah, like they weren't on my screen at all.
Yeah, Mike,
Use
if we
your
do
immunity.
one, we won't have enough. We won't have enough
One of
time
them.
to.
On a small one. Soaks.
Watch pockets.
I'll hold the Spectre for a bit. Let him stay.
Target you.
Orbs are spawning.
I'm going for. You stay there.
Nice job. Someone can drain the fourth canister. Soaks.
If you'll AM while we train.
Four, three, two, one.
Soaks.
Leonard.
You guys need to be like closer to each other, kind of a thing. On the small ads. Res Daedalus.
Is anyone raising Daedalus?
Got the spec. I'll grab a Nerva here.
One Stoke in the back. Okay,
Watch
got it.
pockets,
No,
never
never mind. You go. Just wipe.
We both like walked into it and back out of it.
4, 3, 2.
Yeah, I saw the orbs on all the other ones. They just didn't spawn on my screen when I got it for some reason.
When we've killed all the caster heads, are we focusing down the other guy, or are we just leaving him down?
It's kind of just hard to say based on like how our damage is looking. Like it's like as long as the tanks can live, it's not like it doesn't anything else kind of a thing. And then like obviously we don't want a second one to come up before the first one's dead. So I'd probably say we just kill it for now.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
I'm just curious, and just to talk with the tanks here. Do you guys like how's the tank mechanic going for you guys? Do you feel like you're doing like a really good job with it? Like, because it's just a lot of damage coming out, and I'm trying to make like an educated decision of like how I want to heal you guys. If that makes any sense.
More often than not, it's fine. But when things get really shitty, where there's like 3 fucking circles and a bunch of red shit everywhere, that's when it, a saving, holy shock would be really nice to kind of get us until we're stable.
Like, to be honest with you, like I'm pretty much almost exclusively healing you guys, and I'm just so. And to talk with Smuckers too, like, do you think Smuckers it would be a good idea if like I actually just no joke like full heal them because I'm kind of putting glimmers on the raid, but.
Well, especially at the beginning, that's going to be the play. Now, as the fight ramps up, it's going to get more and more intense later. Unfortunately, you're paired with a holy priest. I'm trying to do my best with that as well. As well as I can with call outs and stuff. But the main thing is like when Lafarge died, there is getting him up quickly. Because Pockets is sitting there trying to do that and doing the taking.
The shades are not that hard. I mean, you just face them, but this thing melees a lot. I mean, that's the most amount of damage I took was just melee off the boss.
I'm just saying, like Lafarge went down there because like I felt like the raid started taking a lot of damage, so I focused off the tanks.
Well, yeah, he died like he was half health, and then in a second he was dead. Like
I know
it's huge hit.
Took a lot.
Yeah, the
like,
melee hits are ridiculous on this boss.
Like I've lay of hands him and back to full, and then watch him go back down to 10% in like 2 seconds. So it is, and I just again like I foresee it being a problem once we get to like 20 or 30%. Like maybe it makes sense for me to just like not heal the raid. If that makes any sense. I was just wondering what they thought. But we give another pull, sure.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Orbs are spawning.
Kill the orb people, watch Deadly, and Blubber.
You need to scoot back, Blubber, or the hunter needs to scoot back.
The soak.
4,
Right beside
3,
me.
2,
The hunter.
1.
I can't see her, right?
Run out.
On the ads. Soaks. Orbs coming out.
Target you.
Job. Soaks.
I'm hemming here.
Good job on that
4,
canister.
3, 2, 1.
Soaks. Only one. Or I only see one. Yeah, that was a weird graphics thing for me. Get on Skull, res Targ. I got your kick, Targ. Someone needs to kick this one on Skull.
Watch the beamed people.
Soaks.
The
It's a
orb
waste.
there,
I
yeah.
don't understand what's happening with these beams.
Was
Yeah, so there's two. You kind of try to find like two lines between both, like
4,
two sets of two. You know what I
3,
mean? So you'd
2,
have like one
1.
person. I think probably in this case the easiest would be having like one person towards Star, kind of between the two, and then the other two would be like straight lines crossing two orbs each, kind of a thing.
Yeah, you want two people on like the fat side of the rectangle.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
If that makes sense. And they can be like very far apart from each other and from those things, and that actually makes it easier for the other guy. If that makes any kind of sense, because then they don't have to go out as far to connect the lines. That doesn't make any sense at all. I forget I said that, but
back in my day, the way how we did geometry.
We get a hammer.
Yeah.
here, I'm just gonna throw down some markers real quick. Okay, if it was something, well, okay, that's not. I guess that's kind of realistic. So we'd want two people at the fat end of the rectangle here. So you'd have one of them be like over here, like directly out from it, connected to the other one, and the other guy would be over here. And then the weight is on the person at the small end of it to move in a position to where it's going to connect with those two people to get their 2 lines, wherever that ends up being. But like on the fat end, you generally want to be like drawing a line directly between the 2 of them, with your partner that's also at the fat end of it.
One beam is always going to have to cut at least 3 orbs.
No, 2.
No, so look, I'm here.
No, okay, here, like it's yeah. So,
Let me make this a little bit bigger. It's kind of
We need a lock closet, by the way.
scrunched up here.
If I'm
Nobody
here,
reading chat.
I don't know if you can see me jumping here, but if I'm here, and then you have one person drawing a line from me okay, you guys are moving. So you have one person, like if I stand here at like the corner, then you have one person drawing a line through star and moon, and then one person drawing a line through diamond and X.
so you would be like, you would technically be like right.
Like I'm a corner, and then
Also, can I
those
say
2 are a line.
I've gotten this like every time, at least 2 or 3 times. You have to recognize if you're in one of the spots that it has to cut 3 orbs. No matter how you cut this, one of the lines has to cut 3 orbs, right? If you're
one line
will cut 2. You marked with the other person, there'll be two orbs being cut.
You can't cut 3 with one line. Like the 2 people that are at the fat end of it.
It's
like
this line, when you're actually doing it, is not a solid line. Like one line can cut all 3 things.
No, one line has to cut 3 orbs, guys. There's no other way.
It doesn't have to.
No, there's only
What
4
they're
orbs.
saying is that if there's an orb on diamond and an orb on star, you stand right here. There's a person on the end of X and a person on the end of moon, and it will go like you are making the triangle yourself. You're not like.
Yeah, pretty much the entire weight of it is on the person at the small end of the square.
Yeah.
Because they have to move to coordinate
right now,
with the other 2.
What we're trying to do right now is someone's trying to cut all 3 and make their own triangle like this. Like use, say, purple as like the end of the triangle. But like you don't have to. You can just go to the side of it.
Like let's say blue has 1, I have 1. We're gonna both stand over here. Blue, hop over there.
I'm just gonna.
Go the opposite side, blue. You're gonna be opposite of me. Like this is ideal setup, and we can even move further away from each other to make the angle easier on the other guy. So like whoever's hopping over there.
See, you're saying different
things. No, you wouldn't stand there in Vitica. You'd stand right on the end of X.
Yeah, Vitica, you would stand
right
here.
Oh, yeah, all right, yeah. Sorry,
you would stand here. Blue would stand there, and then Cat would stand because Cat has skull. Cat would stand like right
here,
basically.
beside purple.
You'd have to move in a bit, like.
Yeah,
be
so
like right here.
you make a line from me through diamond and X.
Yeah, like you would be like where I'm
line
jumping.
from me through star and moon.
So here's the thing though. Blue and I can cover both moon and X ourselves if we're on opposite sides of it, and then all we have to do is have the one person at the small end line it up so that both.
It's essentially the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing. We just all need to be doing the same thing. So like. Just pick one, and that's what we need to go through. Because if I'm trying to do my way and you're trying to do that way, it's not going to work.
All right.
I've done this a lot now, and what happens here every time when someone messes it up is they don't realize they have to move. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
One person, and you guys keep saying there's only 4 orbs. One line has to cut moon, star, and purple every time.
No, you keep saying that, and that's not true.
Explain to me how that's not true. Explain.
You can't draw a straight line.
One person, sorry, not one line.
So what if star was like just back here a little bit and right here? Then it's not possible. Or
please
if
just look
star
in the
was...
strat channel. The person that has the 2 little, like, just no, like, please stop. Like, ready, check. Yeah, let's go.
Let me clear out these markers here.
Yeah, there was a really good doc that I had found, but I had lost it, and it showed a bunch of like examples, but it's you don't really need to overthink it too much, I guess.
Star's back here in the corner, right?
Yeah, I think it was over here, but it's not.
It was by the door-ish.
Yeah, it doesn't really mean anything.
Okay, well that's good.
So hey, let's push the boss to 75 before the first ads. That's what I want. That's the dream.
Oh, we haven't made that yet tonight, have we?
No. I feel like we should be able to, because we got very close last week, and that was without,
without
a lot of
Ventus
extra.
and without burrs and all that.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Orbs.
Kill orb people.
Apples is the one that's going to have to
Yep.
align it.
Yeah. So
Big brain.
4,
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Immunities.
Very close though. On the ad. Soaks. Orbs are spawning.
Kill orbs.
Soaks.
I got farm.
Moving here.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Soaks. Short immunes. Resin Vitica. On the ads. Orbs.
Kill orb people.
Soaks should be coming out here in a second too.
I got a
Drop
template.
on orbs. Soak.
Just one not getting soaked.
No, it's a wipe. That was 2 missed soak.
I accidentally released, so I need to summon, please. And thank you.
It's not very far.
Walk before
Just,
we summon.
yeah, just walk the shortcut.
Whoever keeps soulstoning me, I appreciate it, but I'm not healing this blade, so it may be better used on someone who can master this.
Has a hammer up.
Yeah, the soaks aren't a split evenly among people. It's just a flat amount, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah, it just does damage.
A good
Yeah.
best practice if you run into a circle and there's, instead of like dancing, just alphabetically, whoever's name is first stays.
Oh, that is.
Wait, no,
That's
hold
gonna
on.
be.
No! I've
no,
seen
I don't.
so many people dance. Oh, people can read. Really?
I don't.
Just
I
the
don't know.
first person that walks
Like
into
maybe
it, that
the
person is
ranged can
soaking
read.
it.
I
I
would
mean-
rather have, I would rather have like 2 people walking at the same time and both soak because neither of them wants to get out than like no one
I'd
soak at all.
rather not watch people walk out and one not
Yeah.
get soaked. So, I mean, Agathos is going to be. Agathos, you always stay. You're an A. Like,
Yeah, there's
you
other
just
A's.
always stay. Zeronis always gets out. It's simple.
There you go, Agathos.
I'm Pit Bagger.
We're having some Lady Astrid moments tonight. We can just not.
No, cutting the coral.
Oh no.
Just go clockwise, forehead. Alphabetically, while
5,
sashaying left.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Orbs are spawning.
Lichborn.
Target you.
Yellow.
Soaks.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Rune taps.
Hey, we pushed. Good job.
Good job, cat. Apparently, the fuck.
You're not using immunities on the next ad cast either. Like only short immunities.
Soak everybody.
I got the big.
On the ads.
I'm hemming here. Just to be safe.
Good.
I got a nerf. IBF.
Soaks. Drain the fourth container. Sorry. Thank you.
Can you AM? Just so we don't get behind.
Soaks. Gonna leave pools now. Try not to be over towards like where we're going. Should all kind of be on the side of blue.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Short immunities.
Leonard.
After these ads are dead, we'll start moving.
Soak.
Soak right there. Okay.
Oh.
What?
Missed it. Standing bad.
It looked like they were all soaked.
Someone like die right as I went off or something? Or...
I didn't see which one. No, the first deaths. There was no deaths until the until the soak. Yeah.
Yeah. Someone must have stepped out of it then.
So on that one, like the 3 people, since we had no immunities for the ads, it seemed like there was absolutely nowhere for the tanks and melee to go.
They were in a spot, and then they moved out of it. So I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Like we were fine where we were, and then we moved to like the other side of all the circles.
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure why, but it'll be it's only closer to people. Like it won't go anywhere that doesn't have someone kind of close to it. So that's why there's always the chance, like even if everyone is on like the right side of blue, there's always a chance it'll like one will be to the left of it just because it's like a proximity based thing. But yeah, everyone should be pretty much like around here at the farthest for range, really.
If they bounce, they always go to the middle of the room, though, right?
Yeah, they haven't started bouncing. That's why once they do start bouncing, it's always towards the center. Every single time. So people, that's almost going to be exclusively be like a range soak job.
Yeah, legit, with only 3 healers, the better that we can kind of stack to make use of that shaman heal.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Orb's coming out.
Lishborn.
Watch Talon blue. Zalera.
Soaks.
Or Zarly,
4,
sorry.
3,
Alright.
2, run out.
I think just wipe. It's a DPS check. It's stand in the red here.
Oh, that didn't even kill me. Alright.
Oh, it's close, I gag.
I mean, we keep missing bottled anima. Like, I'm not exactly sure.
It's that one specifically. Just make sure you're staying in until it hits.
I mean, we've missed one every single pull.
Yeah, but I saw exactly
so-
what happened there. I know the person who did it knows what happened too.
All right, we'll own up to it. But it had smashed on my screen. I guess it must just.
Yeah, just maybe like a latency thing. Just
Yeah, I'll sit there the entire time.
gotta go fast.
Agathos. But isn't your social security number like 001?
5, yeah.
No, it's 0000003. He's after Mr. Burns.
So like Morse code.
Okay.
It's just dots.
5, 4, 3,
Hieroglyphic.
2, 1.
Orbs.
Lichborn's odds are.
He'll Wokenmon, Vel.
Good. Soaks.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We skipped it.
I got a room. Vamp blood.
Soaks. Orbs are spawning.
He'll Deadly, Zarless, and Blubber. Or so.
Soaks.
Four, 3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
Soaks. Short immunes.
I'll get the big ad to start my. Here, let's swap. Big ad. Vamp blood's out.
On the ads.
The Wookiee,
Hey,
Targ, and Hobo.
Focus the big ad here.
I didn't drain the canister.
If we
so I
can
just not.
start moving.
No, drain it for a bit.
Once we the big ad deck.
AM.
Now?
Yeah, drain it now. It's extra
Alright.
damage here. And then
Make sure we're hugging the corners here.
I would say close it now.
4, 3,
Just go click it again.
2,
Soaks.
1.
I got Vamp.
People need to be more grouped up like against the wall here. You should never be in the middle of the room. Orbs. On ants.
Yes, out here's
Orbs have the links through them now.
Farva, you've got the thing on you.
big ad.
We missed a kick, it looks like. Yeah, it's a wait. Yeah, we're basically moving as one big mass, like, through the room. Like, just looking where our bodies are, that's not very stacked.
Sorry, I may have disoriented you with that grip a little bit, so I apologize for that.
Yeah, boss is at like 40% though. What are our cooldowns on like our main immunities? Like ice blocks, like what, 5 minutes?
4.
4. Turtles 3 base, and then a little lower if you have the talent, right?
Yeah, and the
2,
conduit.
2.7.
I have it down to like 2.2.
You guys, I think hunters can immune. Like if we skip, you can immune the next one. I don't think mages can. Because we just want to have it up for the very last one, and it should be around 5 minutes. So mages definitely can't. But yeah, Ashley and Farva, you guys can immune the first ad cast after like 75% if we skip it, kind of a thing. And it should be back up. And I'm assuming like bubbles like 4 minutes or something, right? Sorry.
Bubble's 5.
5, yeah. So you can only do the last one essentially once we skip the first one.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Orbs are spawning.
Lichborn's.
Kill ICAG, Zeronis, Alessandra.
Soaks.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Skip the first ads, good. Short immunes and hunters. Soaks. There's one in the circles. In the circles. We got it. On the ads. Orbs are spawning.
Target you.
You didn't get.
Is that a kick?
It seems like it.
Number 2 on X.
Someone who has orbs with us is in an angel right now, so.
If the other
Yeah, no,
person
it's
would
a
back
white.
up, it would get the orbs.
I don't think no. You're.
But
Yeah, I don't know how
Whoever
the visuals works, but your anchors were like floating in the air above the orbs, anyways.
Oh, fun.
So I don't know how, like, if that's just a visual thing or if it's literally just impossible at that point.
Are we wiping?
Oh, it's a wipe for sure.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2.
You can stand in red.
1.
Red is the new green.
Get a hammer, please, after we res.
Yep, I'll put one down.
Thank you.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Orbs spawned.
Yeah, range, come in a little bit. Like,
Soaks.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We pushed, good.
And this is Vamp.
Soaks. Orbs spawned.
Target you.
Go ahead and drain the fourth canister.
I'm gonna him here.
Soaks.
Then. That's where I want to use my.
4, 3,
Rune tap.
2,
Oh, wait,
1.
saves AM.
Alright, these are leaving puddles now.
Let's start cheating her over towards where we're gonna.
That's turtles.
Rune tap.
now range, we want to like
So-
move.
Get on these ads.
Watch tanks. There's a lot of red there.
Focus the big one so we can move.
Like
got
if
it.
we go to where Invitica and Thailand are.
So, Yeah, start moving here.
Yep.
Move towards green.
For this bottled anima,
Yep.
if you'll SLT just to even us out.
So
Right here.
they're all stacked up too.
3,
Yep,
2,
that's the spot.
1.
Middle, 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 middle.
Yep, yep. Clutch.
I got a Nerva here.
Oh, the one on Inerva is safe. Don't worry about it. That's.
If you will AM
Get on
before
skull.
the next bottled anima.
That's dead.
Res cat.
Well,
You have to click off your thing.
She's doing orb.
And
Or so.
I was finishing the orb first.
In middle, in middle. Always in middle now. Stack back up. Start moving her away again.
You can get me if you want.
Yeah, res. Orbs. Watch the beams. Kill this big guy.
I got triangle.
Four, 3,
Soaks, and then they're
2,
going to mid.
1.
Short immunes.
Wait, did that monk get that? That was so cool.
Am I not getting rezzed?
Please res anybody. On the ads.
That was my fault. I fucked up.
That's a wipe.
Yeah, I fucked up there.
Another 10% shaved off. Is anyone else getting a billion, like, notifications in their chat?
Yeah.
Wonder what that's for.
Has to be the weak order, right?
Yeah, maybe. The weaker is just like a kick thing, though.
Hammer's still up.
We should have been like, who isn't? The non-weak aura hold is exposed.
Oh, they multiplied.
It's the hammer marker.
What the fuck are these birds?
They're
It's the
mauve.
toy. They'll go away. They'll be gone in a second. We'll
That
need,
wolf quest line's very cute too. I guess that's
yeah, we need to
I think
be
you'll like it.
like faster on B-reses. And the tanks have it a little rough right now, so pockets really shouldn't be doing it.
You know what? I would just soulstone Lafarge instead of like me or something. That might make more sense.
Well, it was like
It was
cat
me.
was we wanted cat
It was
res.
a DPS.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so that makes sense too.
I should be all right. I just fucked
So
up.
it it should like honest like it's not great, but like one of like the warlocks or like Zornis just needs to res.
It's just at that point, like Lafarge had died. Well, Cat had died, and
Yeah, but like
Hawkins
a ton of
is
time went by
way
until
over here.
Yeah.
Right. So he was like, okay, certainly one of these warlocks will get her. And
Yeah.
so then he was like, okay, I will walk all the way over here and do this. And then Lafarge died. It,
Old is we're all postponing in the beginning. It's on cooldown.
I just didn't res.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought it reset.
Never used to res compared to druid.
Yeah, and range, make sure we're like on the platform. Like once your rune of powers and all that expire, like get in here.
5,
love the
4,
healing rain.
3, 2, 1.
Orbs had spawned.
Target you.
I'm the pinnacle.
Soak.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Skip that one. The one on the boss is safe. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's just visual. It doesn't do anything.
Rune.
Soak.
A big.
Orbs.
Hill Bell.
Zari, I'm gonna try to save things here for the next time.
Just be
Focus the
careful. I'm
tanks,
doing
Zari's
orb.
out. Sorry. Oh.
Soaks.
I was
Drain
trying
the
to
fourth
save-
container. Good.
I'm gonna start shooting her up. AMX.
We're good. We don't move until the next set of ads.
2, 1.
Soaks.
I'm hemming.
Bam.
Short immunes.
Watch Lafarge.
Soaks.
I had to take a hit there so I could actually dash strike.
Watch Cat.
Res. Don't. Make sure you're not kicking too early.
Target you.
Do you want me to end?
Yeah.
Rune tap.
Get on the big one.
Rune tap again.
Or soaks.
I got her.
It's a wipe. Smuggler's is dead, no res. Definitely not a 2 healer fight.
Nah, y'all got this.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We get a hammer.
Has anyone dropped a hammer yet? I don't know.
Yeah, it's right here.
Sorry, the thing didn't announce it. Yeah, someone had asked for one. I didn't say that it was still up.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Orbs. Soaks.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Can the 3 people out here move in, please?
Yeah, and the one on the boss is safe. It's the boss
Green
herself. Kill a small one.
Bam.
Soaks.
Rune tap.
Can
Watch
drain the
tank
4th one.
Sari's out.
Soaks.
Saw him go.
I'm hemming.
No, I see that.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Soaks. Short immunes. One on the boss is safe. Soaks.
I got big.
Get on the small one.
I got a rune tap up.
You need to grab the boss. I already have 3. 4.
Orbs. Kill the big one.
Watch ICAG.
Soaks.
Watch it. Pockets.
Yeah, let's move.
On the next bottled anima, we should all be stacked up nicely here.
Yeah, and they're gonna
dual
bounce.
SLT, the first one.
4, 3, 2,
Soaks.
1.
They're bouncing to the middle. Oh, never mind. No, they're not.
I tried. I even took the portal.
One boss is safe.
Watch
The one on the boss is
pockets.
safe. It's not a real one.
Really watch.
Orbs. Watch the beams
for the
from them.
next bottled anima, if you AM the first. Watch Zeronis.
Soaks.
Thailand.
What are we doing with the beam?
No, that's.
Well, those are in the middle anyway.
Yeah, this isn't. That's not gonna work.
Is at an end.
So just looking at her percent and like seeing like all the visuals, I just feel like we need to be moving her more then. Like, I think seeing her, we've got her to what, 30%? And
Yeah.
like we're still
Well,
hanging out
there's
over
no.
at green.
Yeah. Well,
Like
there's
by the
no
time
pools
we,
for a long time, right? So.
yeah, but by the time we kill it, we need to be over like where we start. And I feel like people are taking, when I'm looking at logs, and the damage that we're taking and the inability to see soaks, I think is just because there's crap. Like we just need to preemptively move her a little bit better.
Yeah, most kills end up being like near around us right now, like the entrance of the room. Like it's kind of where she ends up dying.
Yeah, I just think we could go from green to orange quicker. Like after we do that SLT moving, because it just.
Yeah, like it doesn't hurt, so it's fine. It's just kind of so it tends to line up more with like ads and stuff. Like that's what forces us to stop moving is when the ads are out. So. Oh, but we should. second break, right? Turn after?
Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You back, Ashley?
Oh, mm-hmm.
So on the beams thing, because I was asking in our healer chat if I even thought this was possible, but with only 3 healers, if a healer gets the beam, they need to be at whatever position is closer to the boss.
Doesn't one healer always get the beam too?
I don't know if we always get one.
I think it's always 2 DPS and 1 healer, but I could be wrong. But so if you get the beam and you're not a healer, don't go to the nearest spot that you can be.
Yeah, I think it should prioritize always one healer.
Yeah, and if that's the case, if you're a DPS, go to the further ones. Because I know that I've had to call it several times. You know, hey, Zarlis is going away, so watch the tanks, because he is our primary source of tank healing there.
I do think that only matters for the first couple. When we get later into the fight, you're already just so close to everyone. It
Right,
doesn't
yeah.
matter.
It's probably for the
Plus,
just the
like,
first 2 to 3.
2.
Like, there's just so much damage going out at that point.
Yeah,
from
no
beams
reason
and
not to.
Yeah.
And if someone's getting low, I'm trying to call that.
Okay. I may have fucked the raid because Agathosa.
Is he AFK or what?
No, he told me to summon a pet, and I was like, "What's it do?" I summoned it, so it's supposed to summon an ad, which is what we don't need.
I don't really understand what's happening, not gonna lie.
I think we might be about to find out.
4, 3, 2,
Nope, or
1.
that.
Just wipe. Just stand in
I want to
this.
see what Ash is talking about.
Yeah, I don't even.
Yeah, Agathosa, explain.
Like, did you do his
Why do I have a feeling he's
Doom
laughing
Guard
his
thing,
ass
or
off?
like? Okay. Maybe none of that.
Scaring him.
Agathosa being a fucking troll.
I think he said he was playing for all of these tonight, so it's fun.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Orbs are out.
Target you.
Led, for whatever reason, your keyboards are really loud this pull.
Okay.
He's trying extra
Soaks.
hard.
Is that better?
4.
Not really.
2.
Really? That
1.
is.
Now you're fine.
You go on with your loud keyboard. It's all good.
I don't.
It's not like we haven't heard keyboard sounds before.
Right.
For sure, it's just unusual, so I figured he'd had something messed up with his.
I don't. Soaks.
Ring time.
Orbs. Should have turtles and short immunities coming up soon. Drain the.
Tap.
Yeah, you drained it already. Good.
Shield it off Inerva.
4, 3,
Let's take 2.
1.
Now.
Soaks. That would have been like the turtle one. Soaks on the ads. Never mind. Yeah, skipping that first one, I lose my timer for like when it's gonna cast the next set of ads, so unfortunately I can't really call it out ahead of time that well, so I just need to be ready to use those short immunes and turtles.
Yeah, we both turtled that first one because we were like I was watching the percent and the bar came
like,
up for immunity, and
yeah,
I was like, shit, I don't know.
Yeah.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
AMS.
Orbs are out.
Lich.
Watch Hobo.
Soaks.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Amp.
On the ants.
I got IB.
Anybody else getting spammed with error messages or no?
It happens.
Have a rune tap outside.
Soaks. Drain the fourth one.
Hamming.
4, 3, 2,
Down blood.
1.
Soaks.
Rune taps up.
Soaks.
Here, let's bump the bot.
I'm rooted.
We don't have a big head.
Yeah. Give me just a second. I'll move them.
I got her. I got her. I got her. You got 3.
Yeah, let's move past green.
Yep, move it.
So
This next bottled anima.
Rune tap.
Be SLT, make sure you're in it.
Moving her a bit more. Be aware.
Everybody should be at green. Scooch up.
Out of rune tap again. And Lichborn's out as well.
4, 3, 2,
Right.
1.
Soaks. They should be
You're
bouncing.
done. We'll move.
Yep, going to mid. Orbs as well, watch the beams.
I got.
Yeah, you can't lure them. Yeah, oh, you got it though, res him.
If you'll AM the
He's far.
next bottled anima.
Rune taps out.
Manham healers.
Soaks. Move into soak, move into soak. On the ad.
Lichborn.
Just pulled it back.
Oh, we missed. Was the big one went off?
Yeah, it looked like you were starting to rip off me, so I did it again.
Yeah, because I grabbed it and then it went right back to you like a second later, so.
Is a hammer down still? We need a feast.
There we go.
5,
Now we got more spam
4,
for chat.
3, 2, 1.
Beams. Soaks.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Do you just want to wipe that, or are we gonna keep going?
Let's keep going. Just get kicks.
Yep.
Get on the small one.
Target you.
Orbs.
I got her.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Rune taps out.
Soaks.
Run out.
One on the boss is safe. Don't worry about it. Soak. Orbs. Good.
I got her.
Soak.
Alright, we're moving to... Now blood's up. I have a rune tap out as well. Lichborn and AMS.
3,
Soaks.
2, 1.
Short immunes.
I got the harness spec.
For this next one, Isaiah.
I got it.
Bottles, right?
Yep.
Soaks.
Bam.
Watch pockets.
Let's kill the big head so we can...
In the middle, in the middle.
It's no. The orbs aren't gone yet. They need to be broken already. It's a wipe.
Gammon, will save us.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Orbs.
Which one?
Soaks.
Four, three, two, one.
We pushed boss, good.
Damn.
Soaks. On the ads.
I got AMS in the back. I got a rune tap. I got a nerf.
Soaks.
IBF.
Green. Oh, you already did good. Soaks.
Four, three, two, one.
Short immunes. Soaks. On the ads.
I got a
Target you.
One of the orbs is by us at the boss.
I can't do it that way either.
Good.
Wait, take her to orange after this anima.
Be in the SLT.
Next ones will bounce to mid.
Four, three,
Ads soon.
two,
Another short immunity one. One on the boss is fine.
I got a nerve.
Orbs are spawning as well. These ones have beams. Good. Soaks. They're going to mid after this.
AM.
Which one?
Did you say him or am?
I said AM, but it's okay. We'll just heal through it.
Kill this big ad and then we're going to move a bit more. Orbs, watch beams.
That
The
means
beams are
your
spinning. Do it as
next
soon as
bottled
possible.
anima.
As fast as you can.
I died. And I
Get
have
her
a
quick.
beam.
Get her quick.
Four, three,
Blue's dead. No.
No, we're gonna. It's a
one.
wait. can't. If you touch, if you get like if you touch the beam orbs, like you're just probably dead. Like I think Invitica survived it once because he dispersed. I'm pretty sure I saw that happen, but
Yeah, I got like bounced up into it. I was like, oh god.
yeah, like you can.
You just have to be careful with where you're getting bounced, I guess, when you are moving
Yeah.
toward it.
No, you pretty much as soon as beams start happening, you can't really beeline through the orbs. You just have to go around. Otherwise, like you're just gonna die.
I did go around. I died anyway. Didn't die to the beam.
At that point,
Yeah, like just the dot of having it hurt.
Yeah, if you can't
that
clear
too,
it like
but-
right away, it's like I'm training heals into them at that point too. I just can't.
Yeah. No, well, like
There's
that.
not
Yeah,
enough
like
healing
those.
you can do to heal through having that for more than like 10 or so seconds. Like if you have movement, just use it. Don't use it to get back, just use it to get there.
Yeah, once they start spinning, like they're so close to us that, like, if the orbs aren't broken within like, I would say like 5 seconds is like max, and that's probably still pushing
Should we
it.
get extra like lock gates from that area?
We can have one. It's just risky in case like it's cutting through the orb because I feel like
Yeah,
you're
but
still,
like on the back of the room maybe.
yeah, like it. Yeah, it's just
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Which one?
folks.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We pushed that.
Yeah, I would say don't even blow immunities there, even if it looks like we're not gonna make it. Because we should
Folks.
Alright, let's start moving her a bit.
Target you.
After that. Yeah, we should be.
Folks.
I got. Green.
The ad cast should be pretty soon. Just be ready for it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Folks.
I got IBF.
There it is.
Here's. Damn.
Folks.
That's.
On the ads. Orbs as well.
I have a nerve.
Folks.
Going way in the back.
No. It's a white. Standard red.
Yeah, if you're doing orbs, you should, and the bottles come out, just glance at the back of the room. Because there's a chance that it gets thrown on you way in PFE. Because, yeah, it landed like where that feast is.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And
Target you.
which
Orbs. Soaks.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Skipped it. Soaks.
Vamp block.
Orbs.
Alright, let's start pumping her back.
Soaks. The ad cast should be soon.
4, 3,
I have a rune
2,
tap.
The
1.
hunters and short immunities.
I have
Unlucky. Soaks. Nope.
Yeah, both of you are messaging me.
Yeah.
It spawned in the exact circumference of
Yes.
like that red dot of poo on the ground, and so I ran in it because I was like, I think that is one, and then I ran out because I was like, I don't know if that is one, and I'm taking huge damage, and it was one. Yeah, that was sneaky.
So if you have the red circle, you know that you're going to spawn an ad. Obviously, you'll notice that that does a pretty good chunk of health too. And depending on what else is going on in the fight, you can easily end up, you know, getting gibbed by something else. So if you have a DR or, you know, pop your Kirin vial after health stone or what have you, it might just save you, especially if you know that there's other things going on at that time.
The one that goes on, it'll be on the boss, like herself, like it'll be centered on her. It's a little hard to tell. It'll also pop up because that'll happen if Targ spell reflects it. It's kind of the only way that happens. So I know my like bigwigs pops up with everyone's names that has like the debuff, and there will only be like 2 if she has one of them, kind of a thing. So like I'm trying to call it out if it's happening. It is a little weird, but
You see
for
how
the most part,
people are
people
standing
shouldn't be.
right here?
Yeah.
4,
Like, we can all be
3,
standing right
2,
here
1.
instead of the like 6 ranged DPS that are standing back there.
Which
Target you.
Orbs. Soak.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Are we just wiping it?
No, it's like I said, it's nice if we skip, but I don't think it's worth wiping. Especially this. Soaks. On the big ad. Orbs are out as well. There's. Yeah.
Watch.
Soaks.
Got
4, 3, 2,
Rune tap.
1.
Soaks.
And block.
As soon as these are dead, we're moving again.
Target you.
Orbs.
Dark.
Kill the big one.
Add a rune.
Soaks.
IBF's out.
Alright, move them. The next set of bottles might bounce. Hard to say.
Rune
Be
tap.
ready for them if they do.
We're gonna touch
4,
more.
3, 2,
Soaks.
VNSLT.
They did not bounce. And as soon as these ads are dead, we can kind of move again.
So your AM is on the next bottle down.
Orbs, and they have
Got it.
beams. Watch out for them.
There's no tank yet.
This orb's really near us. Be careful when it comes around.
It's not spinning yet.
Oh, check that.
Kill these small
I ban
ads.
that.
Soaks, they're definitely going to the middle next.
Can't block. Which one?
Orbs, they shouldn't be spinning,
Target you.
but they might. Yeah, they're not. Okay.
So this is
Gonna be Soaks here.
2, 1.
Please
They're
try to
going
be more
definitely going to the
stacked
middle.
up if you can.
Soak in the middle.
I got him.
And the ads. Soaks coming soon.
Big.
You gotta get that out,
This is my
pockets.
him. Watch pockets.
Move again.
Minor
Anyone
res.
else?
Res
Don't
Velvet.
get Vel.
please.
These are spinning. These are spinning.
Frozen.
We're on the wrong side of that orb, whatever priest that is.
No,
Res
3, 2,
Soaks, they're going to the middle as
Okay,
well.
back there. Good.
I'm gonna try to immune any of them that I can.
I'm rooted
Okay,
out here with
okay.
that.
Grip Lilith, grip Lilith, grip Lilith. Let's get him
Can't.
in. He doesn't move.
Can't.
Get to him, get to him. Or just DPS can come kill this. Boss doesn't need to move. Kick.
We're gonna have to go for the orbs, right?
Yeah, it's dead, almost dead though. Soaks again. They're going to the middle. There's one over. Okay, you got it.
Two in the back. Careful.
Orbs.
Health
Should be last set of
stone.
orbs.
Three,
Oh no, we've one in the
two,
container.
That's out of the beam.
One.
Nah, everyone's dead. What's the time on the fight right now? Does anyone have it?
It's like 5.5 minutes.
For 40 seconds.
5:50.
Yeah, we're a
Do we
little.
just-
They hit though at like
The second one caps.
5:35.
Most, yeah, like kills. I don't think I've seen a single log kill that's more than like 610. So we didn't have, we're like 10% off there.
We have the first set of ads as well on that poll, right? So
Yeah,
like,
which
that would have
doesn't
been a
help
good amount of buffs.
DPS.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's it's done. It's 2 minutes. It's
400k roll before we go. Yeah.
Speed portal.
yeah. That last pull though was very,
Yeah,
like,
no, it was good.
soaks were very good. Orbs were good. Like.
Yeah, we made some good prog on it. Y'all have a good
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
Up our damage, and then it's a kill on Friday. Skipping that first set of ads and just having more into the boss.
Yeah.
You don't deserve a roll. No, for real. After we kill her, we'll do another 500k roll. Yeah, have a good night.
GG.